Hi guys, my name's Becky here at I Sew and Stuff, and welcome back to my channel for another Sew With Me Sunday edition video. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back, and if you're new, thank you for watching. Either way, just thank you. So I'm still doing masks, right? I was really hoping that I would be able to work on something for my Get the Look Thursday, but since the governor here in Pennsylvania has made it a requirement for everyone to wear a mask in public and at work and whatnot, the demand that I thought was going to start to decrease actually increased this past week. So I am still sewing masks. I will definitely, though, be trying to put something together for my Get the Look Thursday. I just don't fully know what it's going to be yet. So we shall see. Anyway, I think today the whole quarantine may have gotten to me. I don't know. I felt a little grumpy. It's also probably because I'm pregnant and just tired and a little irritated. But that's to be expected, right? I asked over on my Instagram story the whole like ask me anything or like suggest a topic. I don't have much engagement on that, and that's fine. That's okay. Not everyone really cares or wants to participate, and I'm okay with that. I'm not mad about it. But I have to tell you, the people that do respond are typically, one, I'm not really friends with them. I don't know them in real life. They don't follow me. I don't follow them. And it's always like you can just tell like a scammy like entrepreneur account or an MLM or something. And like, I need to make this very clear. I am not ever interested in MLM opportunities. Maybe once in a while a product, but I'm never interested in an opportunity. I don't want to join anybody's team. I'm not a fan of the business model. I just don't need it. Also, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you, if you are selling a product, want to saturate the market where you live by asking other people to do the same thing? If you're making money off the product, wouldn't you want to be the only one to sell it? Anyway, I'm not going to like go into a whole big thing about MLMs because there's plenty of channels that do just that, and that's not really what I want to talk about. But just know I am not interested. It's funny, I posted a video, my Get the Look Thursday video, and I talk about how I'm not, quite frequently, that I'm a pretty simple gal. I don't really do my makeup that much. I don't really, and I like it. I love seeing the transformation. I think it's fun. I like the colors. I appreciate the beauty in it, but it's just not a routine that I have ever really gotten into or care to get into. And I had someone message me, and it wasn't even the person who sells this product. It was the person's husband. And it's like, if you watch my actual content, like, you would know I have no interest in it. And I also don't have time to sell the product. So I don't know. It's just, I don't get it. But yeah, I have like a ton of, I don't know, I feel like I probably have a back order of like 50 masks, right? And the last thing I have time for is a side hustle. I'm doing my side hustle, you know? I'm good. But speaking of, you know, the masks and sewing and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been trying to be very positive through this whole like experience of like not being able to go to work and not having a normal, whatever that normal was before. And I for the most part am pretty like good, but You know, a lot of my time has been taken up making these masks, and I don't want to say it's like part of my identity, but when you start to develop a routine and you're doing the same thing over and over again for a little bit, or like it's what you're doing to keep yourself busy during an uncertain time, there's some things that I've been reading that can be like kind of like disheartening. Like, is what I'm doing worth it? Do people appreciate it? Is it really needed? With the mask specifically, because so many people, like, yes, have reached out to me, and I've been very, very busy. And I, again, am so appreciative. You have no idea. I will never not be. It's getting me back into doing something I love, which is sewing. I may be making the same thing over and over again, and it may not be like the most creative, but I'm happy to be doing it. But you know, someone will post like, oh, I need masks, where can I get some? And some, you know, my friends will tag me, which is great. But then someone else will tag that little picture, you know what I'm talking about, where it shows the different style of masks and then the effectiveness of the different pathogen, airborne stuff or saliva, all that stuff, dust, whatever. And it makes me feel like, okay, well, so these people are saying the masks that people are asking for are basically ineffective. And like, I get it, I guess, but like, the governor is requiring it. So like, what good does it do to like post all that? Like, I don't get it. And before that, people were ordering them because they wanted to wear them for themselves. So it's been making me question like what I'm doing, and not because anyone's really come at me personally. So that's why I try really, really hard actually to stay off Facebook and stay off social media as much as I really can. Like, I am kind of there right now because I have to be. And I also am hoping that one day I'll be able to grow my personal sewing business somehow. And I just know that social media can be such a good tool for it, but I've been trying to not really be on it as much and not read about all of it. So that's my little thing. I'm not gonna lie, it can get a little disheartening. You know, I work very hard on them. You know, you might look at it and think it's nothing. Oh, that's not that hard. But as I stated in one of my videos before, there's like, you have to cut the fabric. First you have to prep it, then you cut it, then you have to sew it, then you have to do the pleats, you have to add the elastic, you have to finish it. I mean, it's not like, I don't want to say it's hard. Well, to me, it's not hard because I know how to do it, and I've been doing it like over and over and over again. But you know, if it was easy and everyone could do it, then they wouldn't be needing to reach out. So it can be like frustrating sometimes if people like don't see the value. We also are so used to fast fashion and like seriously mass produced stuff, which is great as far as like, I get the cost and whatnot, like it's affordable, but at what cost? There's the human cost, you know, all these workers working in these factories where they don't make anything. Also, we can have our cheap stuff. Then there's, you know, environmental is a big one. All the resources used to make a lot of these items. Like, there's just so much to it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like a rabbit hole I could get myself into. I gotta stop. So yeah, I would like to, while I'm doing this, I've been trying really, really hard to like, all right, what can I do next? Like, what should I make next? What can I get myself into next? And I haven't really come up with anything, and I just think it's because my brain space is taken up. The space in my brain is being taken up by just the masks and whatnot, and making so many of the masks, and also, you know, trying to figure out like what's next. What are we gonna do after this? Am I really gonna be able to go back to work June 1st? Is that really gonna happen? We don't know. I have no clue. it's like weird because no one is none of us have experienced this before. So it's just this level of uncertainty and like lack of control, I think, is also a big one. I'm used to like really being able to control like most aspects of my life, and right now I can't, and it's just weird. You know, I know some people are like, embrace it. And I have. Trust me, I have. I'm thoroughly enjoying the working solo by myself in my own space, at my own pace, in my own head, you know, but there's still just things that I know we all are thinking about and trying not to worry about, but we're worrying about. Oh, so I posted on my Instagram story, ask me anything or suggest a topic. And like I said, most of my responses are very spammy, including the one I'm about to share with you. It was in Portuguese, but I could figure out what they were saying because I could just tell. The one word was amor and the other one was, it looked like dinero, but it was like not dinero. So, but it was money. So it ended up being love or money or love. And it's like, come on. Like, we all need love from our family and things like that. But love doesn't pay the bills. So, especially right now. Like, come on. I also think that was just a ploy to get me to respond to a sticker or respond to the reply. That way it was like an open door to be in my inbox without being the one to just like, hey, let me tell you about this opportunity. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've been trying really hard to keep these videos at 10 minutes, but I'm already at 12. So I'm going to let you go. And I will see you for my Thrift With Me Tuesday. I had to think about what day it was going to be. And thank you for joining me and watching. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you know I'm always down to hear them. Like I said, I would love for this to have some more interaction with whoever's viewing on the channel. I think it would make it more fun and more interesting. If you have any like suggestions on anything to sew, like just let me know. My brain's just not in that headspace yet. So I'm always down for like outside like ideas just because I'm all about it. But thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe, and stay sane.